Sonia Blurtlinger on the right-hand side. Evie Richards going well in the middle as well.
Yeah, just on the right side. We see his collar's got a good start as well. It's really important we have a start climb on the first lap before we go in. So a little bit of time for the riders to jostle for position.
Everyone away cleanly. Jenny Risford's in amongst them, the UCI World Champion in that jersey. First time we're seeing her in it. Looking really, really strong at the front of the race already. And across this flap, but it's Jenny Risford's overtaking Sammy Maxwell now. This is danger. This is danger, Ollie. Although it's still very, very early in this race.
But this technical second half, there is an opportunity if Risford can put the pressure on, just spread things out a little bit and make
pressure is the right word that we have seen from Jenny Risford in 2025. She gets to the front and it's death by 1,000 pedal strokes for everyone else. Cleanly off the drop as they head and listen to the noise through this section. Looking good for Sevilla Blanc in third place as well. I mean, great to see her back a bit amongst it. Slower start to the year than we would expect from her, but having said that, comfortably back up inside the top 10. Really, the last 3 or 4 times out, the rider in second position now. So Blanc has got past Maxwell and has taken the chase on herself.
Yeah, and Blanc was just coming up into the forms and was 5th at World Championships. So coming into form at the right time for these last races, and obviously teammates with Sammy Maxwell as well on Decathlon Ford. So
Risford over the big drop, safe and sound. The sun's just dipped behind a bit of cloud here in Lenzerheide, offering a bit of a break from the heat. 23, 24 degrees Celsius out there at the minute. Not as hot as it was earlier in the week, but pretty much perfect conditions for racing. And this track looking absolutely superb, Ollie. And it's had a few tweaks this year as well.
Yeah, it's taken one climax so a little bit faster. It'll keep the racing a little bit closer. But I mean, it's great that it's dry carry speed. This section here, we saw in the short track how quick Jenny Risford's on that left inside line. Really technical, more rooty. I heard this is causing quite a lot of problems this morning, Rick.
Yeah, it was causing a bit of problems. A few problems this morning on our little run this morning. One of us decked it there in practice. Quite hard, but, you know, lions never sleep, as they say. And we know that Rock Rider is a really, really strong bike when it comes to descending. Alessandra Keller is heading towards the front of this race, having broken free. Samara Maxwell. Where's Evie Richards, though? Richards in 6th now. Well, she was 6th, sorry, on lap 1. She's still, excuse me, in 5th on our screen in the booth, but Puck Peterson looking like her race may be won. Still looking at that hip, Ollie.
And mentally as well, came into this race a little fatigued. I was a bit worried about how she was going to start this race, but she's now back on terms.
Blanc looking to get past Risford's here. Sevilla Blanc. No, I thought she was about to move into the lead, but look at Alessandra Keller chasing on now. I think Jenny Risford's did just roll back slightly. Samara Maxwell refusing to give up. Blanc showing Risford's that she's every bit as up for this as she is.
Wow. Bar-to-bar action only on lap 2, and it's into that really steep rock section that Jenny Risford is taking the slightly slower B line. We see Sevilla Blanc is going for the A line, so she wanted the lead coming into that.
Clever racing all round, but Ollie, there were a couple of eyebrows raised at the start of this week whenever they saw the changes that they'd made to this track in Lenzerheide. They cut the extra loop off the end of it, essentially making it. Whoa, maximum attack from Sevilla Blanc, gets across the front of Jenny Risford and is now in the lead of the race. This little corner as well, far from straightforward. You need to commit round the tree if you want to get round it. Keller goes wide. You can see it just cost you a couple of bike lengths on the exit.
Yeah, this one section through here, it's one of the rare sections on the circuit. We've just got a little bit of recovery.
You see Blanc just missed a couple of pedal strokes there, sat up a little bit. Takes a hand off.
And we're just coming back.
Keller right back onto the leaders now.
Yeah, we see Richard really, I mean, seems at the moment really pushing hard. And that was a big crash, huge speed as well.
Oh, he talk us through it.
Just cut. She needs to adjust her glasses.
Took her hand off the grip for a millisecond to adjust her glasses and goes down. A huge, huge impact for the Decathlon Ford rider. She's up and moving again. Great to see. Just ahead of Evie Richards now.
So you see Alessandra Keller always likes to lead. If you're in a group, you'll generally see her pushing from the front of it.
Look at this scrap going on behind them, though. Laura Steger versus Evie Richards versus Sevilla Blanc. Blanc, who led the race, only to crash out at high speed.
But Laura Steger's got some momentum. It's fastest on the course at the moment. Fastest on that last lap.
Yeah, and these two will be able to see them. They'll know that.
And if they look a little further, they've got a decent gap at the moment, but if they play too many tactics, that second group is going to get back on terms.
And look who is at the front of that second group. Evie Richards leading Sevilla Blanc. It's starting to get stretched out now. Steger's lost some ground here all of a sudden.
Just as I was saying how good she looked, it's just getting distance a little bit, and it's Evie Richards now taking it on.
173 beats per minute, 15.4 on the strain scale on the Whoop Live. Keller, mouth open, working hard, hands towards the inside of the stem. Look at the gap now from Alessandra Keller. This is getting serious for Jenny Rissveds. This is dangerous, Ollie.
Yeah, that gap's gone out, growing and growing, and you see Rissveds.
There's Evie Richards. Evie Richards now coming back into contention here.
She's just holding in 15 seconds and 17 seconds. It's the second part of this circuit where Rissveds is making a little bit of speed. Steger now 47 seconds back in 5th place.
Oh, whoa, Keller in problems all of a sudden. Just stalled on something there, Ollie.
Yeah, there's some big roots, big rocks, that section, and again, it's just the fatigue kicks in, and this is where the mistakes happen, and you see that's allowed Jenny Rissveds just to close up a couple of seconds.
Let's have a look at it. What are you seeing here?
Yeah, just slightly offline, catches one of those larger roots.
Did well to stay in the pedals, though, didn't unclip. Balanced herself out nicely.
So technical, this section, and just staying smooth, carrying speed, staying positive, I think is a big key.
Trio of Swiss riders, 10th, 11th and 12th. Blurklinger, Frey, Yolanda Neff in 12th, but look at this from Alessandra Keller, just extending back out again, having had those problems. 9 seconds now the gap, but Jenny Rissveds looking like she's on course to be joined by Evie Richards.
It's Henrik Janice, 3-time mountain bike world champion.
Of course it's Henrik Janice. You cannot take your eyes off this one. Do not go anywhere. Evie Richards is in 2nd place ahead of Jenny Rissveds. Alessandra Keller up the road by 14 seconds now. Keller is attacked again out of shot. Here's the overtake, Ollie.
Just coming down this fast section, and it's Evie Richards got the momentum. You could see attacking that descent. Richards just coming round this corner. Keller. Looks like the wheels are coming off a little bit all over the bike.
Oh! Evie Richards off the bike into the tech feed zone on the last lap.
Rear wheel flat by the looks of it.
Disaster for Richards. It's a rear wheel change, and up on the podium comes Sevilla Blanc all of a sudden.
Absolute nightmare. Evie Richards closing on Alessandra Keller.
Just when we were beginning to think that Lenzerheide didn't have any more drama in store for us. What a race this is. Richards is back on her way again, chasing down Blanc. Out of our commentary booth window, fans streaming down from the hills, out of the forest, heading towards the start-finish arena. Are they going to greet a home winner?
But this last section of the circuit, so technical, so many chances of flat tyres and crashes.
12 seconds the margin currently between Alessandra Keller and Jenny Rissveds. Keller taking no chances, keeping the acceleration up across that flat section into this section where she had problems on the last lap. What a ride from Alessandra Keller. 48 seconds back versus Sevilla Blanc's 23 seconds behind this woman. Sevilla Blanc, third place after that huge crash.
There we go, Keller, that's the last climb done. Just got to hold it together through this section.
Just needs to keep it rubber side down the whole way through here. Alessandra Keller gets that little pull off the duck boards on the last lap. When it's working, it's working. The team, there's Ralph Naif, he's all right, he's upright. That's great to see.
Have we got a Whoop Live on right there?
That would be worth watching. That would be a high number, but Alessandra Keller Still staying focused, pushes that Tumas bike through the last remnants of the last lap here in Lenzerheide. What a performance! What a rider, what a ride, what a battle, what a race! 1,456 days since her last UCI cross-country Olympic World Cup level win. Alessandra Keller sends the Swiss crowd into orbit. Alessandra Keller wins in Lenzerheide.
And that will be the biggest victory of her career.
What a rider, what a race, what a team. Thomas Maxson take a bow. Ralph Naif is there. Keller wins in the end by 16 seconds out of Jenny Rissved. Sevilla Blanc in third place. Then it was Richard, Steger, Maxwell, Lil, Jackson, Berta, Yolanda Neff in 10th place for Cannondale Factory Racing at her home race.
It was a tough one, but I heard everyone cheering, and at the start line Jennifer Jackson told me, if I'm riding with you it must be so loud, and it was exactly like it was. And yeah, I mean, I gave it all. I had a gap in the second last lap, and then I just went all in and tried to go as fast as I could with everyone cheering. And yeah, it's amazing. It's at home, it's everyone here, the family, the team, and yeah, thank you.
Does the jersey the biggest service you can by winning at home in Switzerland. Keller, Rissved, Blanc, your top three in Lenzerheide in the elite women's race. Keller, fine form in the middle of the season. We knew that already. What a performance today. What that dramatic race means for the overall point standings. Samara Maxwell still leads the way. It's down to 323 points now ahead of Jenny Rissved, but Keller, the third, 393 back. Nicole Kohler still in fourth, 624 back. Evie Richards, 721 back. Then it's Peterse who DNF today. Jackson, Lille, Steger and Blanc.